Tomas Machac was born on November 8, 1999, in Prague, Czech Republic, a country renowned for producing some of tennis's greatest champions. Raised in a tennis-loving family, Tomas was introduced to the sport at a young age. His early exposure to tennis came through his parents, who encouraged him to try out the sport and provided him with the opportunity to join local tennis clubs. Tomas quickly displayed a natural flair for the game, standing out for his athleticism, strong work ethic, and competitive spirit. Growing up in Prague, Tomas honed his skills at the Czech Tennis Association, which is known for fostering young talent. His early years were spent competing in junior tournaments, where he began making a name for himself on the Czech and international junior circuit. Tomas's rapid rise in the junior rankings was a clear indicator of his potential to transition into the professional game. His game was based on a solid baseline, a precise serve, and the ability to adapt to different playing styles. Tomas exhibited great mental toughness and resilience, which would become hallmarks of his playing style in his future career. By the time he turned 16, Tomas began competing more regularly in the ITF Futures and ATP Challenger circuits, marking the early stages of his professional career. Though he faced the usual challenges that come with moving up to the senior circuit, Tomas's commitment to improving his game was evident in his results. His all-around game, combined with a hunger for success, began catching the attention of tennis observers. Rising through the ranks, Tomas Machac's transition from the junior to the professional ranks was smooth, as he began to find success on the ITF Futures circuit. He had solid performances in a series of tournaments across Europe, which helped him build confidence and gain valuable experience against seasoned professionals. While still a teenager, Tomas started to break into the ATP Challenger Tour as well, where he faced tough competition but continued to grow his game. In 2018, Tomas made a major step forward by winning his first Futures title. This victory was a pivotal moment in his young career, demonstrating that he had the skill and determination to compete at the professional level. The following year, he continued to improve his ranking by consistently performing well in ATP Challenger events, which allowed him to build his match experience and gain the ranking points necessary to qualify for ATP Tour events. By 2020, Tomas's steady progression was rewarded with a steady climb up the ATP rankings, and he began regularly competing in Grand Slam qualifying events. His rapid improvement on the ATP Challenger circuit became a key factor in his ascent through the rankings, and by 2021, Tomas Machac was starting to make a name for himself as one of the most promising young talents in men's tennis. The hard work he had put into developing his game began to pay off, and he entered the 2021 season with renewed confidence. Career peak and breakthrough moments. The year 2021 marked the peak of Tomas Machac's career, as he broke into the ATP Top 100 rankings for the first time. This achievement was a testament to his consistent performances on the ATP Challenger Tour, where he reached the finals of multiple tournaments and won several titles. His victory at the ATP Challenger event in Saint-Brieuc in France was a key highlight, where he displayed a strong mental game and solidified his position among the rising stars in men's tennis. One of the most significant breakthroughs of Tomas's career came at the 2021 Australian Open, where he successfully navigated through the qualifying rounds to secure a spot in his first Grand Slam main draw. Although his time in Melbourne was cut short by an early exit, the fact that he had reached the main draw of a Grand Slam was a significant milestone in his career. This achievement showcased his readiness to compete at the highest level, and it provided him with invaluable experience on one of the biggest stages in tennis. Following his success in the Australian Open, Tomas continued to impress in ATP-level events. His performances at ATP 250 tournaments, such as the Czech Open, where he earned notable victories against higher-ranked opponents, further elevated his standing in the tennis world. Tomas's rise was bolstered by his well-rounded game, featuring strong ground strokes, an aggressive return of serve, and the ability to compete under pressure. His defensive capabilities and athleticism allowed him to stay competitive against more established players. Main achievements and career highlights. Tomas Machac's most significant achievement came in 2021, when he won his first ATP Challenger title in Prague, which helped solidify his place in the top 100 of the ATP rankings. His victory in Prague was a testament to his mental resilience and his ability to handle the pressure of important matches. Tomas also claimed the challenger titles in Biella and Bratislava, which helped him continue his ascent through the ATP rankings. Beyond his challenger success, Tomas's Grand Slam performances also helped elevate his profile in tennis. Although he had limited success in major tournaments initially, his ability to challenge top players on the ATP Tour showed that he could compete at the highest level. He reached the third round at the 2021 US Open, defeating strong opponents and showcasing his potential as a future contender. In addition to his success in singles, Tomas also demonstrated impressive potential in doubles. He regularly competed in doubles events alongside a variety of partners, often achieving solid results. His doubles success, combined with his singles progress, made him a versatile player on the ATP circuit. Recent years and challenges. As Tomas Machac entered the mid-2020s, his career was marked by both progress and challenges. Despite his breakthrough in 2021, Tomas has faced the typical difficulties that come with sustaining success at the elite level. The competition on the ATP Tour is fierce, and the demand of playing at the highest level year-round has required Tomas to adapt his game and continuously develop his skill set. In recent years, injuries and setbacks have hindered Tomas's ability to maintain the consistency required to break into the top 50 of the ATP rankings. However, Tomas's competitive spirit has kept him focused, and he continues to remain a competitive force in the ATP Challenger Tour. His persistent work on improving his fitness, game tactics, and mental approach has ensured that he remains a player to watch in the future. Although his singles career remains a priority, Tomas Machac has also continued to build his career in doubles. His versatility in both disciplines demonstrates his strong work ethic and commitment to the game, and he has enjoyed success in doubles tournaments, further solidifying his reputation as a multifaceted player. Legacy and future outlook. As Tomas Machac continues to progress through his career, his potential remains high. He has already achieved several significant milestones and demonstrated his ability to challenge top players on the ATP Tour. With his combination of technical skills, mental toughness, and determination, Tomas is poised to continue rising through the ATP rankings and become one of the prominent names in men's tennis in the years to come. Looking ahead, Tomas's goals are likely focused on breaking into the top 50 of the ATP rankings and reaching new career highs in Grand Slam tournaments. His journey, while still in its early stages, showcases a promising future for the young Czech talent. Tomas Machac's career will be remembered for his rapid rise through the ranks, his breakthrough moments, and his potential to become one of the sport's future stars. As a young player with significant talent and determination, Tomas's legacy is just beginning to take shape. Whether in singles or doubles, his future in tennis looks incredibly bright. Conclusion. Tomas Machac's career story is one of ambition, perseverance, and steady progress. From his early days in Prague to breaking into the ATP Top 100, Tomas has displayed all the qualities needed to become a future contender on the ATP Tour. His journey has not been without challenges, but his determination and love for the game will continue to drive him forward. As he enters the next phase of his career, the world will be watching, eager to see how this young Czech talent will shape the future of men's tennis.